Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. I am doing viewer questions here. And I have a question from S.A. asking, is Kash Patel going to be prosecuted? Is he spilling the information on Trump? Well, I haven't really been following Kash Patel recently. I'm definitely familiar with the name. I know he was in the inner circles, and I believe he was involved in the January 6th insurrection portions of it. I remember he got appointed to certain positions. I just don't remember what they were. But the recent news is that he has a charity, a 503b charity called Fight with Cash. Great name. I love the name, by the way. And he raises money from the conservatives to help conservatives. It's this really vague. I have no idea what the mission statement of this charity is, and he's never defined it. And nor does he really explain where the money goes. He said he gave $1 million away last year, but then doesn't really say who it went to. If that's not a giant grift for entertainment purposes only, I don't know what is. So what's going on with Kash Patel in this charity? Are we looking at grifting again, or what's going on? Let me bring the camera down. Bring it on down here. Here we go. Kash Patel, what are you doing with this crazy charity of yours? Well, moving forward cautiously. Not recklessly, cautiously. He plans out his moves, unlike so many in the Trump administration. And the moves he's planning out is how he's going to get out of the mess that he's in. There were a pair of FBI agents who were let go by the FBI who took money from Kash Patel's charity. And I'm sure they told the FBI stuff about the charity, and the FBI is now investigating the charity. And Kash Patel is now trying to figure out a way to maneuver his way out of the danger he's currently in. And he knows he's in trouble with the FBI. But I think he thinks he can get away with this. In the past, I think this is Kash. He's taking money offers in and, not giving the money away. This could also be the whistleblowers getting them, now taking that money from Kash Patel and having to discuss it. But there's a dissatisfaction. There's an indecision that's going on. It's like, I've got this money. I need to give it away, but I don't know who to give it away to, so I don't give it away to anybody. He certainly is not giving away the information as to who he gave it away to. Current situation. This situation, I think he feels, is going to be the end of his charity and maybe the end of his freedom. I think he feels that there is some legal consequences that he may face because of this. Probably the end of his charity. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, something's definitely going bye-bye. I don't think of this as the welcoming card. This is the bye-bye card. Something is leaving his possession. Whether it's his charity or his freedom, it may be both. Here, Justice has just showed up. Justice Department's looking into it. I don't know if he's going to get to calm waters. I think at the very least his charity is going to be looked at, and they're going to find out stuff about it that could lead to incarceration for him because the Justice Department's on it. I guess we're going to have to ask if he flips. I think he is... Now, this could be a card of naivete. I don't think Kash is naive. I don't think this is, it's a card of the past. I don't think it's him in the past. I think this is him giving information, working with folks to give out information. Underneath it all, it's the charity. Yeah, they're talking about the charity here. And all the money that he raised, who did that money go to? And the FBI is going to... They're looking into it. They're looking into it. And he's not happy. He is not a happy camper. So now the question is... I have no doubt this charity is going away. The question now is Kash going away? So let's find out. Kash Patel, you going out? You going to be incarcerated? What's going to happen to you? The level of corruption in this administration is beyond the pale. Greedy people. And maybe it's always been this way. It's just that these clowns just make it obvious. And that's probably really what it is. There's always been this level of corruption. I'd like to think they've taken it to a new level. But, wow. Okay, Cash, are you going away? Are you going away? Temperance. No, depends. Depends on what he gives up and how good it is that he gives up. There's plans on putting him away. Karmic. This could be something that this really could change things too. Whatever he gives up could really change things. And yeah, he might be able to get out of incarceration if he gives up enough information. They'll just take away his charity. Yep, and there's the Hierophant. If he gives up the information to the government, the DOJ, and it makes a difference in the cases they're investigating, they'll cut him some slack and they'll cut him a great deal and cut him loose. Now, we can all get grumpy and say that, yeah, he deserves to be in prison, la-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think in the end of the day, this guy is just a grifter and he's small potatoes. Honestly. That doesn't mean he wasn't really complicit and really tried to advance Trump's agenda, but I don't think he's one of the trusted lieutenants that's really doing things. I think he's more the opportunist in there. I could be wrong. I know he was in positions where he could be held accountable. So maybe he can get immunity deals to shield himself from that. Maybe he gets partial immunity, but they're going to make him a pretty good deal, and he should take it. Now I'm going to ask real quick, what's his current situation with January 6th? Because I know he was involved in that. Jack Smith and January 6th. What's Kash Patel's legal liability? What's his feelings about the Jack Smith investigation and his involvement, Kash Patel's involvement in January 6th? Sword of Justice, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so everything that he was giving up in that last reading, it has everything to do with what's going on January 6th. Get the Nine of Cups. Here's your flipping card. There's the government again. Tower time. And evaluation. Underneath the backroom dealings. Okay. What's his feel of Jack Smith in this investigation into January 6th? Well, the government's here. And they're holding him to account. And the information that he has is going to be very significant in the January 6th proceedings. He's probably going to put, people in certain places who gave him orders, told him what to do. Again, if he is truthful and forthcoming, I think he's going to do himself a lot of favors. And again, underneath here, we're talking not only dark money, finding where the money went, but this could be the backroom deals he's doing with the DOJ. He needs to. He wants to stay out of trouble. It's time to fess up. In the past, we have the Nine of Cups. This is Cash to a T. Smug SOB. He thought he was all that in a cup of tea and a bag of chips, and he's now being held accountable. He doesn't like it. So now what does he do? He juggles. Is it worth telling him everything I know? Well, can I get immunity deal, partial immunity? But to me, this is the card of flipping. This is the card of negotiating that flipping, which I correlate with the Three of Pentacles. I think he's contemplating it with the goal. If he hasn't already, he's going to. The overarching energy is the Hierophant. This is the government. This is working with the DOJ and the government to discuss what happened on the events on Jan 6th. The lesson to be learned is the Tower. This is about the insurrection and trying to bring down the government. And in the process, he's probably going to help seal other people's fates. This could be, political people's fates like senators and congressmen and such. But it is definitely about January 6th. And he's got a fair amount of information that he can share the outcome. And I think he does share most of it. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. And will it get him out? Let's find out. Maybe. I think Four of Wands, what a great card. If he does, he's not going behind bars. If he doesn't, he's going to spend some time. I think he's actually going to still spend some time behind bars. I think of that that Four of Wands is going to jail card. He may not get very much time. I think he won't be able to skate fully out of his situation because he was too high up. Now, again, if he gives him everything, he might be able to negotiate a really good deal for himself. But if not, yeah, he might spend, it won't be a long time. You know, you're looking at like 18 months, I suspect, or something like that. Not a hugely long time. Again, it depends on how much he gives up. For entertainment purposes only. I could be completely and utterly wrong about this. He could be a true patriot, and I'm just this jealous hater of all things of jealousy and hatred. Or not. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for all the comments, the thumbs up, the posts that you put up on my community page. And I really do appreciate all the support I'm getting from you. And it really does inspire me to keep cranking out videos for y'all. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.